Hello and welcome to another episode. So, what type of faith do we have? Good question. So, most of us we believe in God because we get something from God. If we did not need God, we won't believe in God. It's very simple. If we feel inferior, we feel we lack things, we need someone to help us in a certain way. Yes, we're going to believe in God. And this is how we start to believe in God. Because we hear, oh, we get good feelings, God is going to help us. And yes, me also, I started to believe in God because of that. Because I heard and I read that God can help me. God is going to help me in many ways. God promises us that believing in Jesus and giving our life to Jesus, we are going to get saved and have eternal life. So this is a win situation. That's how we start to believe in God. The question here is what kind of faith do we have? I believe is most suitable to a Christian who already believes in God. The reason I say that, so I explained before, so no one will accept to believe in God if we don't get something out of it. It's the wrong choice. Doesn't make sense to believe in something but it's going to in a way reduce or deteriorate our standard of living or our life. So it only makes sense to believe in God if we are going to get something. That's how a non-believer or like a young person would think. We have to get something from God. So we believe in God. But I feel like I started to believe in God because it's logic. And I don't know, maybe most of you it's the same. But the question now, if you're already a Christian for so many question can be applied to you. Why do you believe in God? What type of faith do you have? Is it a faith that if it only benefits us when we believe? Or is it a faith that if it's a disadvantage for us, if we are persecuted, if things goes wrong, if life is very hard, but our faith will not move. So this is the second type of faith, but there is the one who will stay strong and still believing in God, even though believing in God is more a disadvantage but an advantage. Now I understand. We question like what type of faith. It makes sense to me because I have already believed for so many years. We should ask us this question. I don't know if you ever got through this phase where everything was bad, life was very hard, and you feel like God is not helping. It's not a benefit anymore. Like believing in God, you pray and you don't get any answer, and you thought, but there is God. God will help you. But you pray and nothing happens, and then you start to question your faith. Why did I believe? People say believe in God and He will help us. So yeah, if you never got through that phase, you will at a certain point you will everyone will and will go through that phase where it is very hard to believe in God. And it is not God that is testing us. God doesn't test us. It's the challenges that test our faith, how strong our faith is. And it is normal. It is normal to struggle. It is normal to find it hard to believe, to find it hard to pray, to find it hard to keep believing in God in those situations. It is normal. Even if it feels hard, do not abandon God. This is this is something you should not do. Abandon God. Yes, you will believe less, you will question, you will ask so many questions, which is very good. But the last thing you should do is abandon and stop going to church or stop praying or stop believing and abandon. This is it. The last thing you should do is to abandon. It is normal not to pray for a while, not to understand and question everything. This is something normal, and you should question your faith. You should question why do you believe. This is something actually good. And through that struggle, through those questions, through that curiosity, and your faith will get stronger actually. And this is a good thing because you will start to go deeper into the word of God, to go deeper in the meanings of life, in the meanings of why and what you believe in. So actually, it's just now that I thought about that. So I started to believe in God because I would get something good, and it's normal. I'm human. It's logical. But then after when I discover who God is, when things get hard, then my faith is tested. Like, did I grow? Did my faith grow? Someone who abandons God when things goes wrong is initially the one that did not grow his faith. Because everyone at this point we will believe in God if only it benefits us. But when things will go wrong, if someone abandons, that means the faith did not grow. But even for those people, you still have a chance to come back to God. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I soon post more.